welcome back to the Experience Podcast. Sorry, just in the headphones there. It's just me again. We're doing episode number 16 commentary. This is Tanner and Nadia Fight. This is part 3. So again, if you haven't listened to the first 2 parts, I don't know why you would click on just this one. Maybe you just want to hear the ending. Sure. We're going back. This is part of the series where I'm kind of going back and listening to some of these earlier episodes. I just re-listen. No, guys, I really haven't. I don't go back and listen to these, right? So this is kind of when I'm doing these commentaries. This is the first time that I'm listening to them, basically since I guess I technically edited, but even then, I don't. I usually don't listen to the whole thing when I edit. I just kind of make sure it looks good and all that. So really, since like we recorded this way back, so for this one, way back in October 2018. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're re-listening to the podcast, and I'll provide any thoughts and whatever kind of insight I have. And uh, a lot of what I've noticed, and I've said this before, but a lot of what I noticed is like these episodes are just like they're so much better than I remembered. I mean, I'm not saying this is some high art or anything, but like they're more entertaining than I think I originally gave them credit for. I was like, yeah, whatever, it's a podcast. But like these are pretty good. Like the bits that like Connor and I do, and Tanner and Nadia are in on it, um, are pretty good. I think it works well, and that's why Connor and I started the podcast, is because like we thought, hey, we could do this. It's pretty good, and we laugh at least. Let me know if you guys actually find this entertaining or not. Well, let's get back into it. So we're starting right around 35 minutes. That's where I ended the last one. Um, and so we got about 20 minutes left here of this podcast. So yeah, we're gonna get going here.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Who was it?
Not Don.
Why not?
I know.
No.
What does that mean?
Tanner, you gotta stop doing that. This is a podcast, and they can't see you
I know
doing that.
they're not supposed to see me. This is supposed to be, I'm changing the subject from something that's kind of like dead air, and it's a little stillness, and we're switching it up. All right, I'm switching up.
I didn't realize you were in charge of this.
Is he in
podcast.
charge? Is he?
I didn't realize
I'm
it
trying to
was
keep
the
the flow.
Tanner
Who do you think's in
experience.
charge of this?
It's the Tanner
Connor and I
experience.
had a conversation about the podcast, my third podcast, like immediately after, as we were walking back. We said it died around some of the parts, and it got kind of awkward. So I'm just trying to avoid that.
So you had notes for the podcast.
Yeah.
You didn't mind you reading them up before we started recording today?
Well,
You want
sorry.
to bring some?
How are we supposed to do it if you don't tell us?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Why would you tell him that?
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I just
Owen.
Yeah.
Owen, what the hell?
Yeah.
really dropped the ball there.
But here's what I'm thinking, okay?
Okay, yeah.
This is my ideal pickup line
Okay.
that I go to. And I think it works. I think it works like so you say, okay, so you're talking.
There. First of all, I apologize every time, but like Nadia was going through stuff there with her cough. I don't know. She was struggling with the cough there. Reason I wanted to mention, the only reason Owen was even on the podcast was because we were going out right. And Nadia mentions this on the first part. If you go back and listen to the first part of the commentary, yeah, we were all going out that night, and it was already whatever time it was. I don't remember. This was like early evening. We were recording this, so we were gonna go out after that. So that's why I was like, oh, and just like we gotta do this podcast first. You can just come on. You can just sit in the corner, and then we'll go to whatever event we were going to. So that's why Owen was on. If anyone was wondering, like, why is he even there? It's because, yeah, that's just when we were recording. So okay, let's keep going.
Someone, right? You're having a good conversation.
Yeah.
It's,
What is going on with Tanner right now? Do you need to step out of the room? You are crying again.
No,
What is
no.
wrong with this?
Are you okay?
Tanner, what the hell? All right, sorry, Tanner, go on.
Okay,
Before Tanner
so
breaks
you're
down.
having a good conversation, right?
Yeah.
It's been going on for like maybe 2 hours now.
Two
You're at
hours.
the frat party. You've been sitting talking by the cup hong, and then you say, "Hey, and this
Wait,
is just some."
Go back. Did you say sitting by the cup hong?
Yeah, you're sitting by the cup hong.
Look, he says every once in a while, he says random words. You just gotta go with it.
But you know what he means. Yeah, everyone's got their cup hong right next to their tables and their chairs and
And
their
you're
cup
just sitting there at
hongs.
the frat party.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, go on. What are you
Anyways.
continue
And
on.
then so you're there, and then so you use the little psychological trick that is known as
manipulation.
No, it's
Oh
just
my
it's
goodness.
what is wow.
What is wrong
That's our
with you?
sociopath. But you say something like bigger before and then something lesser of a task, and they're more likely to do it. So you're talking, and then you say, "Hey, do you want to go to hell?" And they're like, "No, not really." And
I'm
then you're
busy
like,
today,
"Oh, how about instead we go to my place?" Right? That works
It's a
100% of the time.
juxtaposition.
100% of the time.
It's like, would you rather kill your dad?
Damn.
Just kiss me.
Or just kiss me.
In comparison,
In comparison,
huge
it's
juxtaposition.
easier.
Which would you rather?
Yeah. Exactly. That's
That
I
does
think,
not.
I think it's,
Please don't say that.
Pausing there. Again, I can't endorse anything that these are saying. I am genuinely wondering, like, Connor puts on a bit for this podcast, but but there is a little like, yeah, it's every kind of character like that. There's a little realness in there, and it's like, what does Connor do? You know, when no one's watching, it's like, what does he do? Is the question. Uh, and Tanner, you know, manipulation. It's like, oh, Tanner. All right. Oh, let's keep going.
Wait, so you
That doesn't
turn
work.
would you rather into pickup lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
do you think that would work?
No.
You don't think that would work? I think
What
it
would
would
work?
work well.
Yes, that's-
Asking for a friend.
No,
I'm
just-
asking for
I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather go to hell.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Well, lost that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing when Connor said, "I have a great pickup line." I was like, I know this is gonna be some kind of not great pickup.
See, why do you see? Here's something. This is
Okay,
what
are you
goes
just
to Tanner.
explaining the bit?
No,
This is what goes.
that's
to
what I was
Tanner.
doing.
Tanner
That's what I
sits
was
there. Tanner sits there,
I think
and
what's gonna happen
his
to him.
3 brain cells go. All right, we have to say something. What do? 2 of them go. You know what? That one is gonna say something stupid. We shouldn't say anything at all. And then that one
He
goes.
throws those away,
He,
yeah.
he throws it away. He just kills them, and he goes. I'm going to say the most idiotic thing I can. I'm going to explain the bit that everyone already understands. And
They might not.
They do at this point. If you've been listening this
Oh,
long to the
well,
podcast,
That assumes
the bit
everyone.
that Connor
is
and I
listening.
do, it's a very specific
It's
type
very
of humor.
specific. Yeah.
Do I?
D-
Do I?
No, you're just a weird guy.
Yeah.
Owen?
Well, I was.
I'm gonna pause there. I want someone a big fan of us. If you're a big fan, sh- you should go back and like just start counting like how times Tanner explains the bit. I feel like he does it several times each episode he's on, and I don't know. Is it funny? I don't know. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But it's like Tanner explaining the bit. I mean, it's like drink every time Tanner explains the bit. You know, one of those things. All right, we'll keep going.
Oh, and you gotta talk because I can't hear it. It's not gonna register your voice. Go on.
It's like a 4+1 podcast.
Yeah, it's a
4
4 plus 1.
Yeah.
And I'm here too.
And you're here
Tanner,
too.
shut up.
There you go.
Tanner, my.
I'm just trying to be funny. It's.
That actually.
You're
no,
trying
that-
too hard. Do you hear that? You're trying to be funny.
No, actually, I'm
That's
actually
what you're
really
supposed
laughing.
to be.
Like, I'm seriously like laughing like right now.
No, so here's the
These
thing.
two.
You're
right?
like laughing right
Like,
now.
He's not actually. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm laughing," and he's gonna go deadpan.
Huh?
Like,
Are you explaining the next bit that he's
How?
gonna do? You're not even
Because he
doing
did it. He did it earlier in the podcast. Check the timestamp. 25 and 50 seconds. He did that same.
How do you remember that?
Because my 3 brain cells work in mysterious ways.
You're now explaining future bits. You're not even explaining bits that we've already done.
You are magical.
Well, he did this. He did the bit where he.
Anyway, Nadia, what's going on?
Nadia.
Oh, sorry, I just realized I have group advisement this week. Oh, I forgot.
Group
Sorry.
advisement for what?
For like my schedule.
Schedules.
And MSC has like group advisement. That's
Yeah, what's that? We gotta start scheduling things, I guess, right?
Oh my god, I have to figure out my schedule.
I thought you planned that out.
I did.
Oh, but
it
you-
didn't
you're
work
mixing
out.
things
I tried
out.
to put it again.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. Nothing is working out for me, guys.
Same. Yeah.
Well, you just gonna talk about how great your life is, Tanner?
How great is your life?
Yeah, well,
How
wow.
great is it?
go on.
Oh, okay. So one happy
Oh gosh,
thing.
here we go.
Well,
Here we go.
I want to talk
Scrapping.
about the
Just gonna
what
lean back here when you go.
the Duke game today.
Here we go.
Oh.
It was a fun experience, kind of. Like the first half was awesome. The first touchdown that we got, right after the interception, and then it was a nice, beautiful pass, right? And we all cheered. That was I don't know. That was like the happiest I've ever felt at this school. Like in the past,
Aw.
it was like
Over
pure
football,
pure
really?
dopamine. Yeah,
Wow.
into my brain. I was like, yes. Yeah, that was a really happy moment today. And then we lost, and then I wasn't happy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But Yeah.
Sorry for your
That's
loss.
the biggest change.
Is he coming?
Tanner, tell us about your love life.
I already did that on one podcast, and that's when it got stale, and that's why we keep moving.
Oh, because
Wait,
your
tell
love
us
life is
again.
stale.
Tell us about all the boys you're with.
Yeah.
Tell us.
It's zero.
Oh,
I don't know if I've
so
made this
strong.
clear, but I'm not into men.
All right.
Oh,
I don't think. Yeah. I don't.
Connor's sad.
Sad.
I really would have shipped you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unless that one.
No. Why not?
I don't like
What's wrong with
Connor.
Connor?
He's really annoying.
So what was Connor doing last night? Where
he's
was
being
Connor
annoying.
last night? Where was Connor?
Where was that last
We were
night?
watching the classic Ugandan action film, Who
Okay.
Killed
You were in
Captain
your
Mouse,
room. You two
Yes.
were. He was over at your place
with
late at
4
night.
other people.
Late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
In your bedroom.
it's only one.
Is it your bedroom, Tanner? Answer the question.
Were you in your bed?
I was not. I was on the couch.
Was Connor in your bed?
Was I in the bed?
I don't remember.
Has Connor ever been in your bed before?
I can't say that with 100% certainty. I did give him my room key today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're sharing room. You're sharing
Okay.
keys now.
Yeah, he had to borrow a
Alright.
shirt.
Yeah, Tanner, obviously Tanner and Connor are both very straight, but there's probably there with it because they do work well together. Obviously as friends though, but it's sort of we're beating the dead horse there. But Tanner was just like he takes it, he really does, and we applaud him for it. Okay, let's keep going.
Because he had to put on the most ridiculous suit in the world.
He did. Did you see it?
It was too big on you, first of all. It was
Well,
too
it was
big.
it was a small size they
It
had.
was definitely too big.
And that's
Or
not-
you were overestimating your shoulder width.
No, that's the small size because we had to look for the parts. But the
Who's
girls-
we? Who are these people you were hanging out
It was
with?
just the boys.
The boys. Okay.
Which
The
one?
boys,
How many
huh?
boys are there?
There's like.
No, I mean like you have 3 different boys.
Well, there's the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
There's the boys.
Uh-huh.
The boys. Just the boys.
Boyos.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, you need to borrow this shirt. You don't want a white shirt?
I don't have a white shirt. I have one, and I went home to grab it, and I didn't grab it.
Yeah.
So,
So you need to borrow Tanner's shirt.
Said Tanner.
Tanner's
And
your
I was
only friend.
actually going to Goodwill.
Tanner
I
is
was
your only
walking to
friend?
Goodwill. Huh?
Tanner's your only friend.
Well, yeah. But yeah, so and I was walking to Goodwill and I saw Tanner and I told him where I was
Oh,
going.
you were
He was
both going to
like-
Goodwill together?
No, I was in the spirit.
Are you guys shopping together now?
No, shopping. I was heading to Bobby Dodd.
We went shopping. Me and Daniel and Owen went shopping. It was really fun.
Yeah, check it out. Nadia's Snapchat story that's not there anymore.
Yeah, it was a great time. I saved one of the pictures.
Yeah.
It's really cute. Do you want to see it?
Sure, send it to Owen.
Anyway, from backstory, Nadia, Owen, and I went to the Lenox Mall. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know what we were for. We were just shopping. I think we were. Maybe Nadia and I already had it planned, and we brought Owen along, or vice versa. Owen and I had a plan, and we brought Nadia. Whatever reasoning, we went shopping, and that's when we discovered that Nadia loved Macy's Backstage. It's like the warehouse version of Macy's in a way, right? Like the backstage of Macy's, and just because like they got good deals, So this is a plug for not a sponsor. Macy's Backstage, you can get some decent deals. So that's what they're talking about there, or what I'm talking about, what we were talking about. Okay, let's keep going.
Guys, look at this. Look at this picture.
We're looking at a picture. This is great podcasting here.
Yeah,
We're looking at a
Yeah,
this
picture.
is a great podcast.
Like
Juicer.
a great candid.
That honestly
That
is
is
a
pretty
great
good.
candidate.
I don't know where that even is.
It's in the
So
mall.
we were waiting, or we were sitting waiting for, or we thought we were gonna, we're getting an Uber back
Oh, that's right.
after we bought everything. We bought a lot of stuff. We
You
had
did get a
it was
lot
a
of
good
stuff.
haul.
He's actually wearing the shirt that he got.
Oh my god, yeah!
In case you couldn't
Oh,
tell.
It looks
Oh,
so
wow.
Doesn't it look
good.
great? Yeah, it looks good.
Look,
It's a good fit.
it's like nice and form fitting, like really accentuates your figure. It looks really good.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm sure Daniel really agrees.
Do you agree?
So, what
See,
was
I told you it doesn't make for a good
Yeah, so,
podcast. Let me
yeah.
switch it up. Have you guys ever ridden on the MARTA past 12?
All right, so here's what I want to talk about.
You're talking about it.
That was a
Talk
fun
about it.
topic.
Yeah. So Tanner, no men.
No men.
Wait, are we gonna talk about Pride?
What are you talking about?
That was
Go
fun.
ahead. Go ahead, Nadia.
Okay, so we're going to Pride tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
It's really exciting. Wait, Tanner, are you going?
Yeah.
So by the time this episode goes out, Pride has already happened. By the time
Oh yeah. So Pride's going on this weekend, Atlanta Pride. It's like really exciting. Main parade is tomorrow. So I'm going with Daniel and Owen and
Some other people.
Noah. Some
Noah,
other
who
friends.
won't come on the show. We'll
Yeah,
talk about that
and
later.
I guess Connor and Tanner are going to come along.
If you want.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
going
have
to
to.
meet my
think
friend
it's gonna be
Adam
fun.
there.
How long?
There are. See, that's the thing.
It's
Well,
free
actually,
stuff.
are you
There's a lot
talking?
of
I think
free
I
stuff.
interrupted you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
And see, you made me interrupt her.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically, it's just gonna be Nadia plus sausage party of queer men, and
And straight men.
also
We're-
Connor.
we're-
And
will
also
be there.
Connor.
Yeah.
And Tanner will be there because he's also fits that queer man category.
Yes. So
I think I'm not queer. I'm interesting.
You interested?
Interesting.
Interested?
I don't
ING.
think do you wait. Do you?
Like I think I'm an interesting person.
Is your label interesting? Are you trying to make that a thing? Interesting Tanner?
Interesting
Yeah,
Tanner.
do you
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
trying to
queer
change it
means?
up.
Do you know what queer means?
Means the LGBT.
Speak louder. It's a podcast.
Be confident. Be confident. Answer it.
Um, you don't fit in with the norm.
Pausing there. Tanner really running out of steam here. Kind of tell. It's like he's kind of like he wants to wrap it up. We did these originally shows, for like the 55 minutes, and at some point I was like, that's too long. And then we kind of went to 45 minutes, and then like depending on who's on and how the conversation's going, I was like, we're flexible. So now, just for listeners, and I think I mentioned this before. If you're a dedicated listener, you listen to every episode. You've heard me say this, but we usually shoot for 30 to 60 minutes for an episode. Somewhere in that ballpark. And I keep the range wide there because sometimes we have an interesting conversation that we want to keep going. Sometimes we, to be honest, putting it all forward, we don't have much we need to talk about, so we'll cut it short. But usually, if I get to that 30 minutes, I'm satisfied. And if I go over an hour, I'm like, all right, we should probably wrap this up soon. So that's my train of thought. But originally, yeah, these episodes went like 55 minutes, and I was like, these are sometimes, yeah, again, sometimes it was fine. Other times it was like, these are getting a little long. But yeah, we have about 10 minutes here now left, so we're gonna keep going through this commentary track.
Maybe
so
sexually-
they're not
sexual
normal.
Ross, they're
They're
not
not
normal people.
normal.
Wow. So they're just there's
Dang it.
yeah.
I was trying to phrase my words carefully.
And you didn't.
Yeah, you're having a rough time.
It's just,
Yeah, this is really bad.
But yeah, so I just I mean, it's cool. Like I love all you guys. Just
You're working. It's not like you're working. It's not like this happened
wish there were some more girls.
for now. Yeah, you're trying.
Well, here's
You're out
what
there.
here's what I'm thinking. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
we're also. I guess we're all, yeah, and then we're also going with my roommate and his girlfriend. So it'll be one girl.
Yeah,
But here's something.
she's good too. She's nice.
I dress up in a wig. Okay.
Okay, where is this going?
This is just going to where there'd be more. It'd be less of a sausage party.
If you had a wig.
For your
No.
favorite.
Cross-
That wouldn't
You're
work.
cross-dressing?
Cross-dressing.
That's cross-dressing.
No.
Right.
That wouldn't work.
Okay.
That wouldn't help.
Dick.
Yeah, you still have a
That's
dick.
true. Yeah,
Is that
that,
how
that,
that
I need
would-
some, I need some
that
big
one.
pussy energy, if you know what I'm
Okay,
saying.
Tanner.
Big P-E.
He said that was not appropriate.
You said big P, not BPE.
Yeah,
B,
that
big
was.
P.
I don't think you know how this.
What?
The whole acronym thing.
So Noah, not talking to you.
No one's not talking to me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So
with
I
Noah?
slid into his DMs.
Yeah.
I said, hey, we're
Show me exactly what you said
Here's
here,
what-
so
here's
I
what
can
I
know. Maybe you weren't specific.
maybe I
enough
wasn't
or
specific
something.
enough.
Yeah. So Connor is texting Noah Rittenberg, who we talked about a number of times here. We're trying to have a special episode. We talked about it today.
Okay.
You said 2 messages.
Yes, I sent two. I
You
sent
said-
what?
I wasn't there. I'm trying to remember if we actually ever had Connor and Noah on. I feel like we did. I feel like they must have been on together at some. I can't. You know what? I do think that. Well, because they met in person a few times. And Connor is kind of awkward, and Noah is also. It's like when you put two awkward people together, it's like what happens, and you just get like an explosion of awkwardness, and that's basically what we're describing here. But maybe I'll try to find the episode that they're on together because I think they did eventually get on together. But okay, we'll keep going.
This is Chad subscribe because he knows me as
He
well.
knows you as Chad.
And
Yeah.
Daniel told me to slide in DMs. We're upgrading our concert and the
podcast
yeah.
to feature frat bros now. So if you want to make that appearance,
Well,
you can.
I think I know why he didn't respond. We're upgrading to feature frat bros.
Yeah.
He's literally in a
He's
fraternity.
literally a frat bro.
Well-
and we're upgrading. We've never had.
Is he
frat
a brother
before.
in a fraternity? Tim?
Yes,
It's like
but
a-
is,
yes.
is that
That's the
is
upgrade.
that Noah's appeal? Like, other than that,
Well, it's something.
just
It's part of him.
real.
It's part of his identity.
It's part of his identity. Well, what else should I say?
I mean, you don't want to talk to him as an interesting guest.
Huh?
He's an interesting person. He's got a lot of insight.
Well, what should I say? So I say, oh, I find you interesting. Can I have an hour conversation with you that I'll record? Would that go better?
I really
Maybe
find you appealing and interesting.
You're an appealing dude. I'll say that next time.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, then he'd respond. He'd be like, please delete this number. And there you go.
That would be a response.
That's
would.
a response.
Owen,
Mm-hmm.
you have a lot of experience with Noah.
No.
Owen, you guys speak. That was better. That was the loudest you've spoken in 50 minutes or whatever.
48, 39.
Yeah, you're sliding away. So that's sliding out of the DMs.
Oh,
that is
See,
literally
I want to
sliding
go into that.
out.
I want to delve into that.
Okay.
Sliding out of the
How is
DMs.
that?
Yeah, how do you
How
get
do you
out?
sli-
How do you
okay,
get out?
so
Is there a slide out, or do you,
I don't
can
think,
you
in my
jump out?
experience, because I've tried to slide out of the DMs before.
Uh-huh.
I've tried it. You do, because my thing is, I think you do it slowly. You know,
Let's
you have
define
an
what sliding out of the
Okay.
DMs
And
is.
it's when the conversation slowly dives
Uh-huh.
into maybe just like sending a GIF or
Uh-huh.
just saying like LOL. That's sliding out of the DMs.
Oh.
Okay.
In my
Oh, like
experience,
we
Is
got
that
dating
like-
texts?
oh,
Okay, that's getting
Hold on,
personal
hold on.
attack.
Personal
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
here.
what the
They're
hell?
like short responses.
I'm concise.
yeah.
I get
Yeah,
the
it
job
just
done.
Daniel, it really comes off as you're sliding out.
No reason to be so fluffy.
Hey, I'm Daniel sliding out.
I'll
So
say that next time you
that
send me a
actually
message.
might be, so when you're not interested, you say,
Nadia,
I wasn't here. Wow. I forgot I was. Nadia, wow. Um, I am very concise, is what I'll say. I'm going to defend myself. Concise. I understand it comes across as me not being interested, but I guess my excuse is like, oh, if you get to know me, that's just like who I am. Like that's just the way I am. I'm very straightforward, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not super talkative, I guess is the right way. I don't know how to describe this, but yeah, I'm just like, yeah, oh, if I can accomplish if I can accomplish something in one word, why would I spend 10 words doing it? Is my point, I guess. Efficiency is kind of the way I look at it, is maybe the better. It's like I can be more efficient, you know? Why would I give you all this extra junk and why would we keep talking about it's like I just want to know, are you going to be doing this on this day? Yes or no? So I just need that. I'm looking for conciseness in a response as well. And I will say that one of the things, you know, Dottie and I are very similar, obviously. But one of the things we do differ on is that aspect, I guess. So she is not afraid to give it her all, is all I'll say. So, okay, let's keep going.
I text you more than anyone else.
yeah, what do you text?
Yeah, sometimes you don't even respond.
Huh?
Sometimes you don't even respond.
I do
You
respond.
do respond. You have, out of all my friends, I will say this about him.
I'm very good at responding.
You have the quickest average
I'm
response
punctual.
time.
I'm punctual.
Yeah.
Yes, and I do respond.
What the heck? Okay, what, a pit weekend? You didn't respond to me at all.
I was busy that weekend.
Wow.
It's just one weekend. You're singling out one weekend. Look at our lifelong thread of responses. Owen.
Lifelong.
Oh, you are so
Oh,
far away.
Owen, can you speak to Daniel's ability to text?
Pausing it here. Thank you, Connor, for. So, anyway, I do respond very punctually because I'm someone, and I guess this is unique. I'm surprised, but like I have a clear notification bar, right? I don't understand people who just like have these, like when you look at their phone, they've got like 20 notifications. It's like clear those out. Actually look at them. Spend the time. It doesn't take that long. Oh, an email. You know, you just look at it quickly, you'll know whether it's important or not, and you move on. Oh, you got a text from this person. Just respond. Like I don't understand people. Oh, I'm busy. Okay, we're all busy. Okay, everyone has the same number of hours each day. So that's like almost like a pet peeve of mine. It's just like just respond. Okay, doesn't take long. I understand situationally things happen, but like on average, people could respond quicker to things. Is what I'm getting at. And yeah, like Connor said, I'm very good at responding punctually. I guess is what I'm getting at. So okay, we'll see.
Move forward. There you go.
I would.
Keep going. There you go. Now, provide your input.
Alright.
How do
That
you,
is
That was
input.
very bad.
Maybe-
how would you describe
maybe.
like you texting Daniel? Is it frustrating? Is it normal?
Oh, sorry. It was so
Is it-
frustrating to talk to me.
Yeah. Maybe
Well, sometimes
maybe you
they
guys
do.
only do phone calls, and that's why he doesn't have an opinion on it, because you don't text at all. It's
Well,
just.
do you guys text at all? Do you guys text at all?
Do you text at all?
And he's sliding out.
He's sliding out of the
Damn
DMs.
it.
Yeah, you got rid of him. All right, sorry. So sliding out of the
So
DMs.
sliding out of DMs. So
Stop trying to move the podcast along, Tanner. This is our podcast.
Yeah.
What do you want?
See, Tiffany's just trying to rush
It's
this.
very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I was
annoying
just trying
to
to
Tanner.
double back to the.
It's really this bit was never funny, and it's now just getting annoying.
Okay, well,
But
it's not.
Just
You gotta
let the
know when to
podcast
stop.
flow like it
You
does.
gotta know when to stop.
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, here's what
I'll
I'm
let it
saying, sliding
flow,
out-
let it
In my
flow.
experience of sliding out of DMs,
Yes.
they have not worked.
Okay.
Well, they have worked, but
So high
Wait,
five.
sliding out
No,
or like,
I have a
is that different from ghosting?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
it
what
is
I'm-
it's sliding out because ghosting
sliding
is
out
just
like
not
leaving
responding.
a conversation
Yeah.
and just.
Ghosting. Okay, Tanner, please. Ghosting would be an abrupt slide out.
Yeah.
The equivalent of like an
okay.
abrupt.
Just not
slide out.
responding to like a pretty decent sized
Because
text.
the point of the slide out is it's a gradual thing.
Yeah, it's just like someone saying something decent, being like LOL,
Yeah.
and then not like there's like just nothing to respond to.
Yeah, there's nothing
Ghosting
there.
is having the ability to respond but not doing it.
Mm-hmm. There needs to be an ability to respond.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's just sliding out.
It's just like there we go.
That's the
And
difference.
That's,
There's the distinct.
And so let's talk about how you haven't had success.
no, we don't have to.
Why don't we talk about that, Tanner?
Well, you
Why are you
brought
just
it up.
attacking everyone here?
This
Tanner?
is
I'm trying to
personal
continue the
stuff.
conversation. I'm trying
No,
to do what you
that's just
told me.
being
Ryan.
mean.
Just
That's
let
just
it
being
run.
mean. You already insulted Nadia like 5 times today.
And how many times has she insulted you?
None.
None.
Stop
So you're trying to think, oh, when it's not even, no, she's a good, nice person.
She is a nice person.
Owen?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, nice.
And Owen, want to wrap it up, or we're closing in?
Can you wrap it up? What can you just narrow it down, everything that happened in the podcast for our listeners?
Yeah, could you give us a 2-minute summary?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Give us your critique. This is your first live episode you've been on.
Mhm.
You've listened to a few.
Good, bad.
One's with Tanner, one's without Tanner. How would you rate this episode? You're going to have to speak louder and closer.
A 4.
A 4?
A 4.
A 4.
Out of 10?
4.
A 4 out of
4 out of 4.
4. Wow,
There
look
we
at
go.
us.
That is, I'm proud of that. That's 100%.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
So Tanner, on a scale of from 3 to 9, how would you rate this podcast? Nadia gives it a 6.
Hold on.
6 out of 10.
Yeah, from 3 to 9. Yeah.
6 out of 9, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
well,
I
yeah.
don't get it.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
7.5.
Okay, did I say you could use decimals?
Why are you making
You didn't
so
say I
hard?
couldn't.
I thought it was implied.
Owen?
Owen, did
Owen?
did you use decimals, Owen?
Would you have used decimals in this system? Wait, before he says anything, I think 4 out of 4 is too small of a metric. There's
You said
enough
3 to 9.
difference.
I said 3 to 9.
But you,
Well,
he
3,
still could
3
have
to
been
9,
a
that's
bit-
still a range of 6 numbers, right? There isn't. I want
There's
more
still decimal points.
differentiation.
I mean, it's my scale. I'm giving you the scale that you got.
Wait,
You
but
got to
you
use
didn't-
whatever
you didn't-
scale you're given.
I know, and I did.
And that's all it is. Owen?
Oh.
That I would agree. I would agree.
Okay,
with
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Owen has a good point.
Owen
Yeah.
does.
Owen has a good
I
point.
see your argument, and I agree. Yeah, that's good. Nadia, are you done?
She is pooped.
Yeah.
She can speak
Sorry,
for
guys,
herself.
I fell asleep. Like, life's just,
Are we boring you that much? Is this just too boring?
yeah, sorry.
Anyway, that's the show. Anyone else have any plugs you want to? Nadia, have any plugs?
Any plugs?
Please, oh my god, please buy an ad from me or give me some money for.
I think Nadia just fell asleep doing that. She actually did. She's tired, She's I've mentioned this before, not on air, but off air. She's one of those people that's just like she says yes to everything, so she has so much going on. And she likes it that way to an extent. She likes being very busy, but it can be a little draining sometimes. You just have so many things happening at once. You know what? I haven't said it. I've said it to her in like I said it to her. I don't know if I said it on there, but yeah, like just having so many things go on can be a little draining. So that's what's happening there. All right, we only have a couple minutes left, and then we're gonna wrap up here.
Scholarship pageant is gonna be really great. Yes.
All right, give Nadia money. Owen, any plugs?
Nope.
No. Okay, Tanner.
No.
Why'd you say that so happily? No,
See, 'cause
I
you
have
don't
nothing
even
going
think-
on in my
see,
life.
If I were to be asked, do I have any plugs? I would say give Nadia some money because
Yeah.
I'm selfless, and I would be like, she needs some money. Like
That's-
you
that's
said,
a
no,
good-
nothing.
no.
No. Wow.
Anyway, yeah, so Nadia, is there a way they can contact you about that, or
Huh?
is there a way they can contact you about that? Email or something?
I don't know when people are gonna. I don't.
This gets a lot of ears.
A lot of listeners
You get a lot
in
of
the next
listeners.
week.
That's true. When does this due? You never gave me a hard deadline.
Well, now they just said if it's a few days before the pageant, it's fine. Which is the pageant's on October 30th.
October 30th. Okay, I'll have it done by next week. I talked to Connor about the financial thing here.
Hmm.
I was thinking, so there's different options. So $50 is like a quarter a page, $75 for half a page, and like a full page is $100.
Okay.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of money.
Go
I was
for the
thinking-
go for the full.
I think we can go for the 100.
Would you like to pay for it, Tanner, as our producer now?
Yeah, you're a producer. You
I
gotta,
am
you gotta
the
provide the
producer.
funds.
Under one condition, you guys make me the producer, and I can do that bit every time I want.
That's the worst.
That's
thing.
never gonna
Yes.
happen.
That is the worst.
That is
Yes.
never
Alright,
gonna
and my
happen.
money's
For
off the table.
$100?
I was gonna
Show me the
buy.
money. Show me the money. Show me the
Do you
money.
take Buzz Fund?
No, cash or check.
Yes.
Or Venmo.
No, cash or check.
Oh, you don't have
No,
Venmo?
no, it's for Nadia.
You don't have Venmo?
No, because she's got to turn it
I
in.
think I have to like turn it into them. I don't think I don't
I have about $36 cash.
Okay, see, that's the problem.
That's it.
You can't write a check.
I don't have a checkbook. What do I look like? I look like
He's very.
do I look like a baby boomer?
That was funny.
You're right.
Then you gotta
I
do
only
something
use
about
Venmo.
it.
I don't
I thought that was funny. I know it wasn't.
All right, we're
Guys,
over
I think
here.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, we're all going to bed.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up.
And there we go. That's episode number 16, Nadia Fight. Um, Again, I am very impressed by the quality in a good way of the podcast. I thought it would be rambunctious. That's why I chose that one, and I can confirm that it was pretty rambunctious. You know, uh, yeah. It basically it kind of exceeded my. All these episodes have exceeded my expectations. They're going back to do these like commentaries, which is kind of why I enjoy them. Like going back and listening to these kind of first episodes and as I said, it's almost like a time capsule of where we were at that time. That's when we were first doing the podcast. So, from 2018, a long time ago, it seems like. Yeah. Well, again, let me know in the comments if there's another episode you want me to do. Um, I don't really have. I'm trying to think if I have one off the top of my head that I would want to do next, but I don't think there's anything I could think of right now. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure if I just go back, basically what I do is I just go back to the podcast list and I go, should do that one, should do that one. That's kind of what I do. So yeah, thanks you for listening. And again, next week, hopefully we have a special guest on. But if we don't, then you'll probably just get like Noah or something. So it's good to know. So thank you for listening and have a good one.